Hello everybody, welcome back to How to Build a B-1 Bomber 10 minutes at a time. It's broadcasted in field vision. Alright guys, here we go. We're going to get this train moving. I got all my panel lines drawn on here. My pencil, I want to show you guys about how I did it. You see them panel lines? Well, I took my measurements like from here to here, from here to here, and converted them to decimals, and used my same number I've used through this whole project times by 06.27, and then transferred them back to inches and drew them on here. Okay, now we're all ready to go. I got them all drawn on here. Yep, and the top is the same as the bottom, and it's fully symmetrical. So I only got to make one. Okay, now this is my graphic tape that I'm using. Okay, it's 1/16 inch chart pack. It's used actually by drafters, you know, to make their charts. But we found it online. It's only a couple bucks a roll. Then I just take it, we put it on. Gotta get past that first little bit. It's unrolled a little bit. And this is like a low tack tape. Okay, we'll put it on there nice and straight. Show it with you exactly. And people, they got it in flat and gloss. Well, they didn't have enough when we ordered this to give us all in gloss, so we got one roll in flat, and it didn't work near as good. Not near as good. Oh, well, I didn't like it at all. And so I only used a little bit off the roll. After I did one piece, I didn't use it again. It was thinner. It was a lot thinner. And it was harder to get off. Once I did it on my second wing plug. I used it. And it was harder to get off than this stuff after I sand it, you know. I actually had to use that cleaner stuff, that goof off. Nice sharp X-Acto for the trimming. And once I get this on there, I'm going to lay some heavy coats of primer on it, man. It's better to get like, you know, spray your mist coat, let that tack up. You always want to spray that mist coat first. Spray your mist coat, let that tack up. Then lay a heavy layer on it, man. Put just a heavy coat. Let that tack up, you know, and lay another heavy one on there. I mean heavy, people, okay? And let that set up and sand it. And see if you need another one, because you sand it to make sure you're flat. You know, two coats usually won't get it, but I like to sand it in between coats because that gets that big hump down. You end up with a big hump when you're priming. So lay about 2 heavy coats on there. And then it usually takes another couple coats and sand it again. The first time sand with 220, man. Take it down fast. Big old blocks. You know I like my block sanders. Okay, now I want to go around these ends, but I want to take these ends down, so I'm going to go ahead and flop it over and get the other side before I put this piece all the way around. It's better to cover up the ends on your short ones, you know. That way when you're sanding, they don't want to pop up. And that's all there is to it. There ain't a whole lot on these stabs. I got my rudders all drawn out too. I'm going to get them on today. And it's supposed to get nice this afternoon, I think. And I can open the garage door and do some priming without freezing. But someone sent me a message. This is painting weather, and he's right. I love to paint when it's this time of year. You know, because I ain't got no spray booth. I just got to open my garage door and move my stuff by the door, you know. And this time of year is my favorite. No bugs. You always get them bugs. Got to check out that wet paint. I don't know what it is, man. They must love that shit. Whoops. They must love that paint. Must be like beer to them or something. Then the fall, you got all that stuff floating through the air from the cottonwood trees and bugs.
This is also because Israel doesn't have to fight on just one front, but three. Against Egypt, Jordan, and
Bam! This is almost done.
forces will have to be deployed swiftly to handle all these threats. So Diane has to be clear about his targets and his plan's limitations.
Gonna get these things molded up, and we're gonna be trucking, man. This freight train's gonna be going down that hill.
They're not attempting to totally destroy the Egyptian armed forces. They simply want to prevent the Egyptians and the Syrians from succeeding in the attack that they were preparing.
In this corner, this leading edge is kind of the tricky part. 'Cause you know me and my leading edges, man. The leading edges show it all to me, man. If a person's got a bad leading edge, that just tells the tale right there. I don't need to look no farther. Cut this piece off flush back here.
Israel also approaches its ally, America. U.S. President Lyndon Johnson warns Israel against taking military action. But in a series of meetings in Washington, Maher Abt, the head of the Mossad, the Israeli intelligence service, is given what he perceives to be a yellow light for preemptive strike, which the Israelis take to mean a green light. So in
Bam. Beautiful. Oh, there goes the Bobo timer. We're running out of time. Hey, that worked out just right. I'm going to make some more videos today, people. So tune in. Same Bob time. Same Bob station. Broadcasted in Philovision. This is a drama-free zone. No Oprah allowed.